Well, hi everyone, it's Reverend Dave from St. Margaret's Church. So a little plug for my church before we begin this thought for the week. This coming Sunday at 11 o'clock we have a baptism in church. So if any of you would like to come along, it's a thoroughly joyful occasion, then please do. You'll be made to feel most welcome. On Monday the 5th, that's Bank Holiday Monday, between 8 o'clock and 12 o'clock, we have our car boot sale. So if you like to pop up to church and grab a bargain, then again, please feel free. There'll be tea, coffee, soft drinks, cakes and sandwiches served inside church. On Thursday the 8th, the Court Leet are holding a VE Day event in church from 7 o'clock. And they'll be looking at all sorts of different aspects of VE Day. So a very, very full programme. So that starts at 7 o'clock on Thursday the 8th. So my thought for the week, I read this story about a taxi driver a little while ago, so I thought I'd share it with you now as best as I can recall it. Some years ago, a taxi driver arrived for a 2:30 in the morning pickup. It was dark except for a single light in a ground floor window. Often, drivers would sound their horn and leave quickly, unless there was danger lurking. The taxi driver told me he always went to the door. Just a minute, he said he could hear something being dragged along the floor. Then the door opened. It was a small woman in her 80s. She wore a print dress and pillbox hat. By her side was a small suitcase. Inside her apartment, all of the furniture was covered with sheets. In the corner was a cardboard box filled with photos and glassware. "Would you carry my bag to the car?" she asked. The suitcase was light. She took the driver's arm and walked to the open door of the taxi. He said she recalled she kept thanking me. When she settled into the back seat, she gave the address to the driver and asked, "Could you drive through town?" "It's not the shortest way," she was told. "I don't mind. I'm in no hurry. I'm on my way to a hospice. I don't have any family left and the doctor told me I don't have very long." So he shut off the meter. For the next 2 hours, he drove through town. She showed him buildings where she once worked as a seamstress. He drove past where she and her husband had lived as newlyweds. The furniture store warehouse had once been a ballroom. As a girl, she had danced there. Occasionally, she asked just to slow down, said nothing, just stared into the darkness. As the sun began to rise, she said, "I'm tired now, let's go." The drive to the hospice was done in silence. When they arrived, it was a small building with a driveway that passed under a portico. 2 orderlies came to the cab as soon as it stopped. They were caring and intent. I opened the boot and took out the small suitcase. My passenger was already in a wheelchair. "How much do I owe you?" "Nothing," he said to her. Without thinking, he bent down and gave her a hug. He told me she held on to him tightly. "You gave an old woman a little moment of pleasure. Thank you." He left, squeezing her hand. He heard the door close on her life. My colleague told me that he doesn't think he has ever done anything more important in his life. We are conditioned to think that our lives revolve around great moments, but great moments often catch us unaware, beautifully wrapped in what others may consider just a small moment. Well, Altrincham, I hope some of you managed to get something out of that, and I very much look forward to seeing you again next week. So take care and God bless.